Who is she? Who is she? It's me. Anyway, for those who are new to my channel, welcome. For those who are not new, how are you guys doing? Let me know in the comment box below how everybody's been doing, and if there's anything new, that they want to share with me. But before I jump into the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Also, turn your post notification bells on so you know when I'm dropping these videos. Okay, you guys? I did do a new intro, while I had time because I'm well overdue for YouTube. So before we jump to the video, you guys, I'm just going to let you guys see the intro and y'all tell me how y'all like it. If I should keep it or not. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's jump right into this.
There is nothing you cannot do. There's no mountain you cannot move. If you have said it, then you will. There is nothing you cannot do. There's no mountain you cannot move.
So yeah, that was a new intro, you guys. So this video is a full transparent video. It's a full, life video, update video, if I should say. For those who know me, know that I really don't share, anything that goes on in my life with people. So this video is going to be really up close and personal. Yes, up close and personal. That's why I got close like this. Because it's like, I share with my family the things that's going on and the people that's close to me, what's going on in my life. But you guys are considered as my family, and I want you guys to take this journey with me. So I'm going to get pretty close and personal with everyone, okay? So let's start from the top. Look, before I get up close and personal, y'all, get with the knot list, though. Get with the knot list. Like, I don't even do big braids, but let's get into these knotless braids, though. My girl did it. Let me tell you. If I had to choose braiders to go to where I'm from, I'm going to tell y'all my three. My three. Courtney, KB, will be the first one. Sharandy will be the second one. Or Courtney or Sharandy, whichever way you go, because they're in the same shop. And my last but not least one for my braids, I would have to say Shayna. But y'all, right now, I ain't taking these braids on no time soon. But yeah. Oh, wow. That was way off subject. But, let's get into these knotless though. Alright. Back to the realness. Y'all. So, lately, before now, I want to say about the beginning of 2023, I started seeing like real mental symptoms for myself, like being sad all the time, like not having no motivation to do anything. And you guys will see it, because if you go back to one of my videos, I think I was installing a wig, and I was just talking about how I wasn't motivated to do anything. It was around that time, I would find myself being up days and down days. I would just not feel like doing nothing because, I don't know, it was just bothering me. So in January of 2023, I decided to get therapy. So I started seeing a therapist. She's really great too, and I still see her to this day. I actually just saw her last Monday. But I started seeing a therapist, to help me get through whatever I was trying to figure out in life. Because some things, as you get older, you sweep it under the rug. You don't ever try to battle it or face it. So I'm trying to figure those things out. But, I was having depression, no motivation. Like, my anxiety was really high. Like, I just felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. I felt like I was, like, just stuck, Some days I still feel like that, I just get sad and just want to be to myself. So I started going to therapy. I noticed that the therapy did help a little bit, but then I started noticing things like I would be cold all the time, like really cold. It was to the point where my feet would be so cold that I could even, my feet, my hands, everything would be so cold like ice blocks. So, I'm thinking, maybe I'm anemic. Everybody asks me, are you anemic? Are you anemic? I'm like, no. The doctor ain't never tell me I was anemic. But I know I just always stayed cold. So I was just thinking it was something about me that it was always cold. So moving right along from the depression, the mental state, and me being cold, my glands would always swell up, like behind my ears and like right here, like my lymph nodes and stuff would always swell up. And I would stay sick, like sick. I would always have a cold. Like even in the summertime, I will get a cold. So it was just like, okay, so I'm always sick. Like, why am I always sick? So me being me, I just take medicine at home and drink orange juice, eat oranges, get my vitamin C to try to, damn, I must have put that in, right? To try to, like, build my immunity up, help my immune system build up. Okay, I put it back in. I don't know. I just put these in, like, yesterday, and they fell out. But anyway, so, the doctor did not tell me I was anemic or anything like that. And me being me and getting sick or cold, I would just do what I have to do to get better. Because I still had to go to work. I still had kids I had to take care of. I have a household. I have a husband. Like, I couldn't afford to be sick. I never can afford to be sick. I never could afford to sit still in the house and not do nothing. But y'all, after I started getting colds a lot, like, I would get these severe body aches. Like I would just, like, for an example, my fingers. Like, I don't have no nails on right now because I took them off. But my hands would, like, get really achy. So I would have to, like, always feel like I have to crack my knuckles. And, like, my rings, I can't wear rings because around, the knuckle part, they would get swollen. So I couldn't take my rings off. So, that started to bother me. Like, the fact that I couldn't take rings off my finger and nothing was wrong. And they wasn't too small. They wasn't too big. It was like, I damn if I do, I damn if I don't type of thing. But yeah, like the symptoms was just stupid crazy. Like I used to always feel like something was wrong with me. But when you know something's wrong, you know something's wrong. So I want you guys to, like, if you take anything from this video, take this. If you know something about your body is not right, don't stop until you get the right answer, until you get close to the answer. Because although I don't have the answer, I'm close to it because I can feel it, But anyway, back to the symptoms I was having, okay? So back to the symptoms that I was having. I stopped at body ache. So after, I had the body aches, I started getting severe migraines. Like, they were outrageous. Like, outrageous. It was just like I couldn't manage at all. So I was constantly going to the emergency room and they were just giving me migraine cocktails. So you can Google it, what a migraine cocktail consists of with the medicine and the dosage. But when I was in the ER and they gave me that migraine cocktail, I was gone. I was out of it. I was so high that my head was still hurting after the migraine cocktail. And with the migraine cocktail, I slept for 3 whole consecutive days. I didn't eat. I didn't even drink anything. My husband had to make me drink water or something because all I did was lay in the bed. And around that time, I had the worst migraine on our birthday. It was horrible. So I actually have a vlog of our birthday. We really didn't do anything this year for our birthday. But I have a vlog that I'm going to upload as well behind this video of our birthday. But yeah, I had stomach pain and everything around our birthday. And that was the main reason why I said, Michaela, it's time to go to the hospital for them to run all tests. So after the migraine cocktail stopped working, I started saying, I'm just have to go to the doctor. I pay for insurance. So I'm going to go to the doctor. So I started going to the doctor. I went to my PCP first. My primary care physician. I went to her first, and my family physician, which is Dr. Anderson. I went to them first, and, I was like, look, I need you to draw blood. Everything, top to bottom, everything. So that's what she did. She did. And I want to say about a week later, I ended up getting my results back. So, when I got my results back, I shared my results with a friend. So I wanted to make sure, I was reading it right, even though I'm not a doctor, and I should have waited for her to call me. I'm that type of person who would research first. It's a bad thing. When you get your lab results, don't go to Google or start going to a medical book and researching nothing. That's the worst thing to do, but I did it. So when I researched from my lab results, my rheumatoid factor was high. My ANA levels was high. My speckle pattern came back abnormal. So I was positive for an autoimmune disease. So she proceeds to tell me when she called me back with my lab results that, hey, Michaela, the lab results came back abnormal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to refer you to a specialist, which I had already told her I wanted to go to a rheumatologist anyway. She was telling me she's going to refer me to a rheumatologist, And plus, on top of that, after sending my lab results to my friend, she recommended the same thing. So I waited for my rheumatologist, but in the meantime, before I can see the rheumatologist, I was going through body aches, like severe body aches. I can feel the aching in my elbow. Like, how can you get aching in your elbow? I had a lump on my spine. There's a lump on my spine right now. Aching in my elbows, my ankles getting swollen, my feet getting swollen. So, I'm just in pain. So she prescribed me steroids to take. Y'all, let me tell you. Steroids. Look, it took the pain away, but I gained some weight. I had a moon face. It's gone now, but I'm back taking steroids. Talk about that later, but I took steroids for 2 whole weeks. So I was tapering them. So it was 10 milligrams a piece. Like, I think 10 and 5 milligrams. I think I was taking 60 milligrams of steroids one day, 30 another day, for, like, what I'm saying, just tapering them down. Because you just can't stop a steroid or whatever. But I gained, before I started taking steroids, I was weighing 130 pounds. After taking my steroids, I wore 147. I have got big, you guys, and I'm still 147 now, but I guess by me walking at work and walking up and down the stairs and all those good things, it didn't turn into big weight. It turned into muscle and all those good things. So the steroids made me gain weight, took the pain away, made me eat more. So it wasn't fun. Actually, it was not fun. But, that was a medicine that took my pain away. So by that time, after I finished my steroids, I finally got a call from a rheumatologist about my appointment or whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just be tired. But yeah, I finally got a call from a rheumatologist about my appointment or whatever. Made my appointment. He reviewed the same test results as my PCP. He couldn't tell me anything. The only thing he could say is, I see that lupus. I see that you're in the lupus family. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure I knew that, because lupus is something common in my family. So it wasn't new. It wasn't a shock to me. Before I went to the doctor, I talked to my mom about my lab results, and, she was like, well, Kayla, you know that lupus runs in the family, diabetes runs in the family, high blood pressure runs in the family, strokes, heart attacks, people been on dialysis, runs in the family. So, I wasn't shocked. So then the rheumatologist proceeded to ask me things like, have you been experiencing hair loss? I'm like, no. Do it look like I've been saying no? Then he was like, okay, have you been experiencing body aches, fatigueness, butterfly patches? And I'm like, fatigueness, I'm tired all the time. Body aches, yes. Butterfly patches, yes. But I have not gotten it on my face. Blisters, yes. But I have not gotten them on my face. And he was like, okay, have you had problems with your kidneys, urinary problems? And those who know me know that I keep a UTI all the time. all the time. And I used to think it was because I wasn't consuming enough water. I used to think it was because my job would make me sit down at long periods of time and I didn't have a chance to go to the bathroom, but it wasn't the case. So then he proceeds to say, well, I see a lot going on in your blood work. So I don't want to tell you anything until, I narrow everything out, until I figure it out. And I have a great rheumatologist. I give it to him. He is real good. He didn't want to tell me anything until he knew. So from there, he sent me to the lab at the physician that he was at. You guys, I gave 18 tubes of blood. I gave 18 whole tubes of blood. When I got home from the doctor that day, I could not do anything but sit down. I was done for. I was done. I told my husband, I was like, look, I don't even know how to express, how I feel about this. Is this going to be my life? Am I going to constantly be going to my rheumatologist, drawing blood, and constantly taking steroids? I did not expect, am I going to have a pill case to keep my bills organized Monday through Sunday for me to be able to keep up and take them so I can live decades from now? Am I going to have to do that? It was so many questions going on in my brain, but it never seemed to get me down. It was the thoughts that, the thoughts that made me feel bad. You got to do all these new things, and these things that you got to do is just it's not expected for a person that's almost 30. Come on. I'm still young. But anyway, moving along. So after I gave the blood, my results came back. And you guys, before I was my rheumatologist, my glucose levels was low. Every blood panel I did, I had a low glucose level. So my sugar was low. So it calls for pre-diabetic. On top of that, I'm diagnosed as pre-diabetic. So it's a lot, it's a lot. My rheumatoid arthritis levels was high. So speckle pattern still. So the only thing, I don't want to tell you guys everything right now. I want to tell you guys I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to, update everybody on what's been going on, where I've been, because everybody be like, where you been? And then when we see you, you look angry. You look sad. What's up? Where you been? You gain weight. What's going on? You all right? You drop weight. What's going on? You all right? So I just wanted to, let everybody know, because they be like, I ain't seen you in a while. I've been in the house. If I'm not at work, baby, I am at home. Okay? And you ain't never gonna see me now because it is cold outside. But I am okay. It is well. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. I'm not telling you the full story. I am not telling you my next, visit. I'm not telling you about that until next week. I will tell you guys about that next week. So I'm only doing this so I can stay consistent, not to just have you guys on pins and needles sit on the edge of your chair. But yeah, still some things that I have to cover. I have to cover the lump in my back on my spine. I have to tell you guys about that. I have to tell you guys about, the autoimmune diseases that I have, because I didn't tell you guys what I had. I was just telling you guys the ropes of what I had to go through to get my diagnosis. So I haven't told you guys my diagnosis. So just stay tuned for my diagnosis, you guys. Purple is going to be my color now, Lupus Warrior is going to be my color now. So you guys wear purple for me, please, okay? But other than that, that's all. Life has just been happening, but I am okay. Yeah, you know that saying, I don't look how I feel. The girl do not look how she feels, okay? Look, let me tell you. When I was in that lab and drawing my blood, let me tell you, I told that phlebotomist, look, I don't know what this doctor think I have, or what I do have, but I'm gonna be the baddest one with it, okay?
You can hate on me.
Okay? I'm the one fine baby with autoimmune diseases. And I ain't gonna let it stop me. Period, okay? But yeah, y'all. Stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Also, turn your post notification bells on so you know when I'm dropping these videos. So you definitely want to do that because I haven't told you my diagnosis yet. So y'all stay tuned for that. Deuces.